this.
There you go. And start the whole thing again.
Bro. Oh my god. Just no. Why are the pants down here? Take the pantaloons.
No, just put them down there. There.
So we're gonna have to redo everything.
Yeah.
Because the audio is off. So guys, we apologize for the audio being off.
Okay, 10 minutes in, so you want to cut the video. So go for it. Start again from the top. That's your rehearsal.
Param Vijayate Śrī Kṛṣṇa Sankirtanam.
No, I like the winning couple hugging, not the losers.
Param Vijayate Śrī Kṛṣṇa Sankirtanam. Total. Param Vijayate Śrī Kṛṣṇa Sankirtanam. Total world victory for Hare Krishna. Today it's me and Prahlad. I'm Isabela. That's Prahlad.
Yep.
No, I'm actually Prahlad. Booyah. Today we're looking at Bhagavad-gita chapter 2, verse 56. Woo! Yeah. I'll start with the Sanskrit. Sukheṣu anudvigna-manāḥ, sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ, vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ, sthita-dhīr munir ucyate. Duḥkheṣu
In the threefold miseries,
anudvigna-manāḥ,
without being agitated in mind,
sukheṣu
in happiness,
vigata-spṛhaḥ,
without being too interested, free,
vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ,
free from attachment, fear, anger,
sthita-dhīr,
one who is steady,
muni,
sage,
ucyate.
is called.
One who is not disturbed in spite of the threefold miseries, who is not elated when there is happiness, and who is free from attachment, fear, and anger, is called a stage of steady mind. Ooh.
Purport. The word muni means one who can agitate his mind in various ways for mental speculation without coming to a factual conclusion. It is said that every muni has a different angle of vision, and unless a muni differs from other munis, he cannot be called a muni in the strict sense of the term.
Nāsau munir yasya mataṁ binnam.
But a sthita-dhī-muni, as mentioned herein by the Lord, is different from an ordinary muni. The sthita-dhī-muni is always in Krishna consciousness, for he has exhausted all his business of creative speculation. He has surpassed the stage of mental speculations and has come to the conclusion that Lord Śrī Kṛṣṇa, or Vāsudeva, is everything. He is called a muni fixed in mind. Such a fully Krishna conscious person is not at all distracted by the onslaughts of the threefold miseries, for he accepts all miseries as the mercy of the Lord, thinking himself only worthy of more trouble due to his past misdeeds, and he sees that his miseries, by the grace of the Lord, are minimized to the lowest. Similarly, when he is happy, he gives credit to the Lord, thinking himself unworthy of the happiness. He realizes that it is due only to the Lord's grace that he is in such a comfortable condition and able to render better service to the Lord. And for the service of the Lord, he is always daring and active and is not influenced by attachment or aversion. Attachment means accepting things for one's own sense gratification, and detachment is the absence of such sensual attachment. But one fixed in Krishna consciousness has neither attachment nor detachment, because his life is dedicated in the service of the Lord. Consequently, he is not at all angry, even when his attempts are unsuccessful. A Krishna conscious person is always steady in his determination. Yeah. And so before I was looking up what the three miseries were.
But you couldn't hear.
Yeah. Basically, the three miseries. Oh, I gotta find it again. Here it is. So they are the body and mind inflicted by other living entities and nature and higher authorities. What was the Sanskrit to that again?
Adi klesha, no, adi daivaka, adi bhautika, adi adhyatmika klesha.
There we go.
Adi.
Yeah, so we were looking through the changes.
Exam diff report. So instead of one who is not disturbed in spite of the threefold miseries, period, who is not elate, comma, who is not elated when there is happiness, it has been changed to one who is not disturbed in mind even amidst the threefold miseries, or elated when there is happiness. Yeah, okay. Interesting change, guys. It seems to be. In spite of. No, I just can't do changes. In spite of, in spite of getting beaten up, the person still remained sane. That was the worst example
What?
ever. But in mind, even amidst the threefold miseries. Yeah, in spite of and even amidst, I think it means the same thing. Yes, no.
One who is not disturbed in the mind, even amidst threefold miseries.
If I change amidst to in spite of.
Other way around.
Oh
So-
yeah, amidst is actually better than in spite of. They mean the same thing, but
One who
Told
is
you,
not
Bria.
disturbed in spite of the threefold miseries, or one who is not disturbed in mind, even amidst the threefold miseries, or elated when there is happiness.
why make that change? I mean, I think it's better personally, but I don't think it's better to modify them. If I went through the book and just modified everything to make it better, that's not what they said they were doing. Why'd they do that? I'll give you one.
They've also added the or elated, while in the other one it is who is not elated.
Yeah, but did you check it back against Prabhupada's manuscript?
Booyah, I'm tall.
One who is not disturbed in the mind in spite of the threefold miseries, and is not puffed up when there is happiness. It says and instead of or.
So it says in spite of in the manuscript.
Yeah, but it said even though, and someone's crossed it out and written in spite of above it.
Okay, but it didn't say amidst.
No.
So amidst is a new thing, but it's a.
Yeah.
What about her? It's green. She's green. Ah. Wait, no. No.
Yeah. And so it says and instead of or. Isn't that changing the meaning of the translation?
It's cold. Says the Wi-Fi is bad. Switch to the night we can't. Mystic Ghost. You there?
Sorry, what's that?
They've changed it from and to or. Or the original manuscript says and who is not puffed up when happy. And now it says or elated when there is happiness.
Yeah, no, you do the analysis, man. I'm not doing the job for you.
Well, that was what I was
why
saying.
did they do that? Was that done in the manuscript? It's a real simple flow chart. Here's a change. Okay, what was the motivation for the change? Does it take it closer to the manuscript or not?
No,
No.
It doesn't?
no.
Okay, does Jayadvaita Swami's PDF say why they did it? It's a simple flow chart. I'll make it into a flow chart for
No.
you, and then we'll add it into the thing.
No.
The analysis. I guess that's a good point, because it seems as though if you guys haven't picked up like what the actual just flow chart is,
Oh no, I was
you're short.
just saying that they've changed it to from and to or, so it changes the meaning.
Yeah, they changed it from and to or, but is that contravening Prabhupada's manuscript?
Yes, all do is you're changing it from and to or.
And Prabhupada's manuscript said and?
Well, no, before it was just a comma. In the first edition, it's just a comma. In the original manuscripts, it's and.
Okay, so in the original manuscript it says and.
Yeah,
In
comma
the first
and.
edition it's comma.
Yep, comma, no and.
And then in the second edition it's comma or.
No, it's no comma, just or.
Or. So okay, so they have not taken it close to Prabhupada's writing of his manuscript. And then you just have a look at it and see, does it change the meaning?
Yes.
There you go.
And then the next change.
Instead of Nāsau munir, it's been changed to Nāsau rishir, and binnam's the same, but with an H after the B, and they've added the what's it called? The reference Mahabharata Vana Parva 313.117. Not much change. Is there an explanation in the original manuscript or the changey thingy? Nāsau rishir. Okay, correct form. And in the edits, they have clearly put the Mahabharata Vanaparva,
What does it say here?
Nāsau rishir, and that one is meant to be Nāsau.
Here. It's here.
Sthita-dhīr. Nāsau munir.
Huh.
Sthita-dhī-muni.
So yeah, they've changed the Sanskrit sthita-dhīr-muni,
Dhīr-muni.
which is the proper form according to Jayadvaita Swami.
J. Swami.
Which yes, it is written like that. Sthita-dhīr or sthita. There's no A. Dhīr. Sthita. There's an A there. Huh. I guess it's just yeah. Sthita-dhī-muni. Yeah, there. Yeah. Valid.
Okay. And then he has exhausted. So there's not really that many changes. It's just been moved around because of words added and stuff. So actually, no, that's a lie. Instead of he has surpassed the stage of mental speculations and has come to the conclusion that Lord Śrī Kṛṣṇa or Vāsudeva is everything. It has been changed to he is called Prasanta Nihesha Manoratantara Stotra Ratna 43. One who has surpassed the stage of mental speculations and have come to the conclusion that Lord Śrī Kṛṣṇa or Vāsudeva is everything. Vāsudeva Sarvam Iti Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. So, yeah, they have added, he is called Prasanta Nihesha Manoratantara, which I have no clue what that means. It's in the Stotra Ratna 43 though.
Well, it literally says what it means.
One who has surpassed the stage of mental speculation and has come to the conclusion that Lord Śrī Kṛṣṇa or Vāsudeva is everything. Then they added a little theme boy. little bit of Sanskrit in there, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
He's called a muni in fixed mind, same as that.
If you go to here, it will.
It gives you what he's going to write, but it doesn't say why.
They are called.
Oh, it's in the original manuscript.
Yes.
So they've taken it closer to the manuscript. Good on you guys.
Which it is in the original manuscript that has the
He is called Prasanta Nihesha Marora Tantaram, or one who. Scroll down, please. One is yeah, okay, it's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When no, it isn't. That ain't it.
Hey. Sorry, I was reading something else. Prashanta Nihesha Manora Tantara.
And then it says slightly different.
It's just being smushed.
Tantaram. That ends in the A, that ends in the M. Yeah. So the Sanskrit's slightly different. I don't know why.
Why not?
I think that it's they're able to change it while it still has the same sort of meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they've added the Sanskrit back, and then they've added the references to where they're from, and yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. He's called a muni fixed in mind. Same thing, same all. Such a fully Krishna conscious person is not at all disturbed by the onslaughts of the threefold miseries, or he accepts all the miseries as the mercy of the Lord, thinking himself only worthy of more trouble due to his past misdeeds, and he sees that the grace of the Lord are minimized for those. Oh, yep, exactly the same in both of those. Scroll, please.
Scroll.
Yeah. All of that is the same. I just read it. They've just moved things around. And instead of a Krishna conscious person is always steady in his determination, it has been changed to success or no success. A Krishna conscious person is always steady in his determination. So instead of just they've changed it to success or no success. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're Krishna conscious, you're always steady in determination. Can we go to the manuscript, please? Gita Upanishad. All right, so success or no success isn't the original manuscript. So, you know.
Damn, we 3 for 3 for going closer to the manuscript.
So the original, but he cleared edits in the Macmillan, so, you know. Why change it so much farther?
The thing that they're saying is that they're taking it closer to the manuscript.
We.
Is it true? And that's agitated?
Yes.
We.
Oh, okay. So these ones taking it close to the manuscript.
We.
Yes.
Okay.
And suspiciously has all of the changes have the comments saying, "Yep, this is in the original manuscript. This is good." And that's every single change has been commented with, "Yeah, this is going back to the original manuscript." When before, when there's a bunch of hoo-ha random changes that don't have comments, they're not going closer, they have no reasoning for it. It's like, "Hey guys, look at this. It's all going closer to the manuscript," and then they're dusting the dust under the rug. The rest of the changes. Yeah, those are the changes. Talking about the actual purports.
It is quite literally just a long explanation of the. This one is very just longer worded of the, what's it called? The translation. Yeah. So, you know, someone who is calm and, doesn't really care about the sense of gratification, and let's say it's his birthday, he doesn't care. Let's say he is about to die, he doesn't care. Is of steady mind, and that is what it says here. Steady mind. Oh, and who isn't attached? I feel like attachment is quite a big thing. How do you even get past attachment? Because I feel like that is extremely hard. You're always going to be attached to something. For example, you'll be attached to your Krishna consciousness. So therefore, you'll always be attached. Like, how does that work? Attachment means accepting things for one's own sense gratification. Okay.
And what is Krishna consciousness? It is for the
self-realization, determination, dedicated, and to be dedicated in the service of the Lord. Okay, I apologize.
Well, there's your answer.
Actually, there's no reason to apologize. I just had a thing.
It is easy to give up attachment.
It's not. No, it's not. Stop lying.
Well, just doing service for the Lord is giving up sense attachment. There you go. If you're doing service 24/7, you won't have attachment. Radical, I know.
I don't think doing service at 24/7 is really going to get rid of your attachment.
Yes.
It says
Why
in the
wouldn't
book, but
if you're doing service 24/7, you won't have, you don't, what are you going to be doing?
realistically, 24/7, you'd die.
No. You sleep, you wake up, do service, go back to sleep.
You could have attachment to sleep.
Yeah, so you only sleep as much as you need to.
Just because you sleep as much as you need to doesn't mean you're not attached to it.
Yeah, it is. Why? How are you attached to sleeping if you only sleep as much as you need to?
Because let's say I have to every night sleep as much as I need to.
Yeah.
I'm attached to that. I need that to live.
Doesn't mean you're attached to it. You just need it to live. You need air to live. Are you attached to air?
Indeed, I am. I like the feeling of being able to breathe.
Yeah, that's the feeling of being able to breathe, not
But
air.
I'm attached to it, like the air. There's something about it, like the
Yeah, I like the feeling of being able to breathe. It's not I like air, is it?
I like air.
No, you don't. You're not attached to air.
Water. I am attached to water. You know how? Because I love water. I love every inch. Actually, no, that is very debatable. But
How are you attached to water? You're attached to drinking water.
I don't like drinking water.
Okay.
So therefore, how am I attached to that?
You don't like drinking water, so if you like eating food, you're not attached to the food. You're attached
If I
to the
didn't
taste
have
of it.
water, like somewhere to swim or something, I would be very, very sad.
Yeah.
Very
So
sad.
you're not attached to water. You're attached to the swimming to it.
No, I'm not going to go swim in mud and be like, I'm happy. This was swimming, therefore I'm happy. No, I'm attached to the swimming in the water, the specifics.
Yeah, but that's still being
The
attached.
H2O
You're literally
molecules.
You're literally saying I'm attached to swimming in the water. You're not saying I'm attached to the water.
I am attached to the water via swimming.
Yeah, so you're not actually attached to the water.
Okay.
If you didn't swim in water.
What are you attached to?
Yeah, I'm attached to things because I don't do service 24/7.
I don't do service 24/7. I have school.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you be attached to friends? Can you be attached to family?
If you're doing service 24/7, no.
You can have friends while doing service. Then if you saw them die, that would be
Not
heartbreaking.
if you see them die, you're still doing service 24/7.
But you can have time to no.
No, because you're doing service 24/7. But this is a pure.
Who is going to
hypothetical.
do
This is a pure hypothetical.
hypothetical? Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're like, oh, how do you get rid of attachment? You do service 24/7. There's no attachment. If you're doing service 24/7, you don't have time for friends. You don't have time for any of that.
That's
not service.
lame.
As I said, it is a pure hypothetical.
Pure hypothetical, but like, okay.
But the pure hypothetical is true. Is it not?
Believe what you want to believe.
Or are you denying that if you do service 24/7?
I'm not denying, nor am I approving.
Well, you have to do one of them. You can't just be like, oh, nope.
No, I will deny myself of giving thought to that.
Why?
Because I can't be bothered going deeper into thinking about it.
But it's not much to think
Bro,
about.
this is something I'm going to think about just before I go to sleep now. I'm going to be like,
But just think about it now. If you're doing service 24/7, right?
Yes.
How do you have attachment to anything? If you're just doing service.
What about being attached to the service?
Because it gives you sense of gratification because you eat the maha. And the maha's good, usually.
Well, that's not being attached to the service, is it? That's just
But you're
being-
still attached to
that's
them.
being attached to the maha from the service. So you're not actually attached to the service. If you if you're attached to any results from the action, or if you're attached to anything that isn't the object, you're not actually attached to the object. It's like, damn, bro, I love the stove because it cooks me food. I'm attached to the stove. It's like, you know how dumb that sounds? Oh, I'm attached to the shoes because it allows me to walk because I like walking. It's like, what? Wait, what? I like clothes because I like feeling warm. I'm attached to the clothes.
Or fashion sense.
Yeah, but you're attached to
Something
the
some people don't have.
you're attached to the fashion sense. I know, you'll learn one day. But yeah, you're attached to the fashion sense.
Yo. Whoa. What was that?
Or what? Anyway,
I know you'll learn one day. Come on, man. Look at you. I'm
dripped out.
Why do you have a
Anyway.
top on?
It's like,
Ugh.
yeah, the attachment. That's if you're just doing service in your that if it literally says right here, but one fixed in Krishna consciousness has neither attachment or detachment because his life is dedicated to the service of the Lord. So like, I don't even need to say anything. That literally proves my point. If your life is dedicated to the service of the Lord, you either have attachment or detachment.
Somebody gonna have to come and appear from the Bhagavad-gita and explain this to me.
It literally says it right
Because
there.
you're wang away.
What does it say? Read the sentence. What does it say?
Which sentence?
This
There's
one.
a lot of sentences in there. But one fixed in Krishna consciousness has neither attachment nor detachment because of his life is dedicated in the service of the Lord. That says that, but doesn't mean it's true. You can't believe everything you read or see.
Good one. Anyway,
Good one.
it says it right there.
I see something saying. Okay, fine. Well, good thing tomorrow's my class, so going ham.
Yeah. So
Whoa.
that's what it says. Anything else you wanted to say about the purport?
It's a nice purport. I like the Sanskrit. It's easy to say for me. Nāsau, munir, yasya, mataṁ, binnam. Binnam sometimes. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
Okay. Well, I don't really have anything else to add. It's pretty straightforward, the purport. as you said, it's just a longer explanation of the translation.
Where's it gone?
Um,
Where's it gone? Okay.
yeah, it's just a longer explanation of the
Haha, I'm right.
translation. Yeah, it's really summarizing it. It's talking about the people who are dedicated to the service of the Lord, neither have attachment or detachment. Yeah, that sentence is really nice. I like it. Summarizes it pretty well.
Bro. Okay.
Man, do you want me to roast that? Like, I'll flame.
I'm a teenage girl. I will take this personally and shoot every single insult I can possibly think of back at your head.
Anyway, contemporary application.
You're cool when you don't be attached to stuff. For example, let's say you're at school and then you are, wait. I'm not going to go there. You think of one.
Nope.
Okay, so let's say you're at school and you're not attached to anything. You're like, everyone's going to be like, well, actually, no, that is the lie. I'm going to think of another one. I don't really have one. A Krishna conscious person is always steady in his determination. We're just going to focus on that line. Devotees, devotees in general, they can go through anything. Like some devotees in ashrams, they're like sleeping on like a clay floor. Let's take the kids in Mayapur, for example, at the Mayapur school. Very cool. They're sleeping on the floor. They're doing a ton of physical labor, but they're determined to get Krishna's self-realized and stuff. And, I respect that. That's cool. It's good for them, Yeah.
What about us? We sleep on the floor.
Yeah, I sleep on the floor.
On a mattress. I sleep on the floor too. On a mattress. Wow. They don't have.
Still on the floor.
Technically, you're on the mattress. If you want to be on the floor, gotta be on the floor. Like on the floor.
But
you're on a mattress which is on the floor, but you're not on the floor.
Here's my counterpoint. There's nothing in the purport about austerity.
Okay. Is that prohibiting me from speaking about it? No?
Yeah, but it's not a contemporary application because it has nothing about austerity.
Oh my God.
I could be the richest man on the planet, but if I'm not attached to being the richest man on the planet, I'm still the same Krishna consciousness as someone who sleeps on a clay floor.
Is that the exact same as that? Did you just give a contemporary application? Was that a contemporary application? Thank you for doing that for me.
Could be.
Could be. We'll take that. Okay.
The purple, it has nothing, it says nothing about austerity, right? It says neither attachment or detachment. So, you could, if you're not disturbed in spite of the threefold miseries, which are miseries inflicted by body and mind, other living entities, and nature and higher authorities. That's what
it's a challenge for you guys. You have to come up with a commentary on that verse of commentary that incorporates Kappa Haka and Dan Locke for your contemporary application.
I've already got one. I have like the Dan Wallace. You can do that.
Dan Locke is a financial guru.
I'm gonna have to do some research. I feel like I know the one for the garbhaka. I just, want to get it down.
For it. Just roll it out and then see if you can mash
Yeah.
it together and make it into
I know
one.
Danlock, but know nothing about Kapahaka.
I
So
know
you
a
start.
lot about garbhaka, but nothing
Yes,
about
you
Danlock.
start.
Traditionally, I don't want to get it wrong.
Well, you're not gonna get it right or get it wrong if you don't say anything.
So that's better than getting it wrong. That's the gray area.
What's that?
Don't do that because it's gonna disconnect its node.
Sorry.
You have to try.
Fine. Maori warriors, they were performing the haka to scare their opponents. Yet that when they went out to battle. So I'm thinking I learned this in year 7. They had to have peace of mind, I think. They had to be like, centered, even though they had all that rage, they had to channel it into like a sort of, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You go Dan Locke. Whatever his name is, Dan Locky Rocky.
Well, Dan Locke, I think, is the opposite of a sthita-dhī-muni. He has a pretty interesting lifestyle. He does financial advice stuff in like a castle where he just yells and screams at people. Yeah, it's pretty interesting to watch.
That's Dan Payno.
Oh, it's Dan. Who's Dan Locke?
Dan Locke is the Bentley guy.
Oh, Boston of Bentley. Never mind. Okay, Dan Locke is this guy. He rolls around in a Bentley. I don't know if he owns the Bentley, but he might rent it. And yeah, he's sort of the same sort of financial guru type guy. And yeah, that is definitely someone who is the opposite of a sthita-dhīr. Definitely not always in Krishna consciousness, and he's always trying to make money. And he does make money off giving other people basically the dream or the hope of making money. He's like, yep, I'll do my seminars and I'll give you I'll teach you how to make a lot of money. And what he teaches people is to get more people into his courses, and they get a commission fee for it. And so it's just the circle of getting. It's a pyramid.
The one about Garbhaka I said was wrong. I was thinking about something to do with karate, I think. Not Garbhaka. Yeah, continue.
What are you gonna? Anyway, yeah, that's the contemporary application. Is that in the world you can see that the people who are not Krishna conscious. So this is the negative contemporary application. The people who are not Krishna consciousness, they'll be motivated by fear, anger, and then they'll be attached to things. And yeah.
Okay.
And elated in happiness. I'm not. What does elated even mean?
Very happy, like elated, like oh.
Ecstatically happy. So yeah, the people in people not in Krishna consciousness will sort of exemplify these they exemplify these things.
That's a lot.
Attachment, fear, anger.
The elated in happiness, the ecstatically dancing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like literally so many times it says he ecstatically dances. Therefore, he's elated in happiness. Therefore, he is not free.
who is not elated
Oh.
in happiness. Yeah.
Well, some Krishna conscious people, like, they're basic. It's normal, it's natural, it's a human being thing.
What? Not elated in happiness.
Yeah. For example, for someone else, it could be happiness, but for you, it could be absolute horror.
Like what?
There was your dream car, but then somebody swooped along and got it. They must be really happy. But you're not. Because you were about to get that car. But someone swooped in.
But you said
Don't sweep other people's cars, guys.
You said in Krishna consciousness. Is cars in Krishna consciousness?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Of course,
there are vans to transport Harinam groups. Yes, cars are in Krishna.
Yeah, so if someone buys a van for Harinam, right? One devotee isn't gonna be like, damn, bro, I don't have the van. Oh, I'm distraught.
One devotee could be like that, though.
Well, then it's not in Krishna consciousness. If it's in Krishna consciousness, if you're in the mindset of Krishna consciousness, you're not going to be like, damn, I wasn't able to get the van. You're going to be happy, and you saying, I'm not able to get the van is like, damn, I wasn't able to get the van to do more books or something. You're not going to be unhappy if someone gets a van to do Sankirtan in. That is like blasphemous almost. That's just jealousy or something like that.
But
so
that person could be in Krishna consciousness, but just have those feelings. It doesn't mean they're not. They might not be, We're not going to go down that road.
Well, if someone is happy because they got a van for Sankirtan, all the devotees are going to be happy because there is a van for Sankirtan.
But what if that van for Sankirtan, that devotee went out and got it with the temple funds, but the temple was dead broke, so now they're in debt? They're going to be happy? Debatable.
But as I said, that funds is something outside of Krishna consciousness. Because you're attached to the money in Krishna consciousness.
Moolah. Okay. Okay, sure.
So
looks like I'm not in Krishna consciousness, guys. Oh.
Well, no, it's not that you're not in Krishna consciousness. You're not like sthita-dhīr.
Sthita-dhī-muni. Sthita-dhī-muni. Sthita-dhī-muni.
Yeah, and I don't think there are very many people who are. Not as like an insult, but it is a very difficult thing to achieve. But anyway, yes, the contemporary application is people who exemplify the being held by attachment or having their decisions being influenced by attachment, aversion, fear, and anger is not in steady mind or Krishna consciousness.
Woo! Okay.
And it's not fixed in Krishna consciousness.
Okay. Cool. Nice.
Yeah. And so to end off,
duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate. Oops.
one who is not disturbed in spite of the threefold miseries, one who is not elated when there is happiness, and who is free from attachment, fear, and anger is called a sage of steady mind. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in live, watching afterwards. Apologies for the audio mishap at the beginning. And yeah, if you like any of the content that we do, the classes or any other podcasts and stuff, tag a friend and share it around. And yeah, I will see you guys on Saturday when I'm back.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Indeed.
Bye. Param Vijayate Śrī Kṛṣṇa Sankirtanam. Total world victory for Hare Krishna.
Yep. Thank you guys for coming. And yeah, see you next time.
Bye. Well, bye.